If your to-do list is a mile long and you feel like you're drowning in tasks, standard advice like time blocking or batching often isn't enough. Jack Dorsey has run Twitter and Square simultaneously in the same week you and I have. To get more done without burning out, CEOs like him focus on managing their attention rather than just time blocking tactics. We are going to apply a 6-minute system called the 3-2-1 time blueprint. It is designed to convert your scattered tasks into a strict executable strategy. Grab a blank document or notepad, draw 3 lines to divide it into 4 sections, and pull up your current to-do list. Replacing a reactive list with a structural blueprint helps move you from a victim of circumstance to an architect of your own focus. Step 1 is identifying your current role. Productivity often fails when you try to apply habits that worked in a previous phase to a role that demands more complex responsibilities. Take Taylor Swift. In her early days, she spent her time writing and recording songs as an individual contributor. Today, she manages a global tour, business operations, and brand partnerships. The time management system that worked for her early on would be completely ineffective for the role she plays now. Look at your list and determine which of the 3 roles you currently occupy. The first is the maker. This is when your job requires deep, heads-down work to hit clear deliverables and timelines. The second is the marker. Here, you start managing a team and 10 to 20 different priorities. You transition from doing the work to acting as an editor, providing the feedback and building the processes that automate your tasks. The third is the multiplier. At this level, you manage 30 to 50 responsibilities. Your job is to recruit, orchestrate, and align your team, acting as a strategic router for requests and connections. If you occupy the multiplier role, but obsess over every little detail like a maker, you will slow down everyone around you. Write your current role in the first section of your paper. Step 2 is defining your current environment, or zone. Your zone dictates whether it is safe to delegate or if you need to be hands-on. The first zone is peacetime. When the business is growing and stable, leaders like Airbnb's Brian Chesky can comfortably act as a multiplier, hiring great people and getting out of their way. The second zone is wartime. This is characterized by shrinking markets, sudden chaos, and severe external threats to the project. When the travel industry stalled in 2020, Chesky moved from multiplier to maker. He removed layers of leadership and got deeply involved in every critical product decision to steer the company through the crisis. Analyze your upcoming week. Under your role, write down whether your current environment is peacetime or wartime. Survival in a wartime environment often requires temporarily abandoning delegation. You have to roll up your sleeves and steer the ship directly. Even with the correct role and zone, you can still become a workflow bottleneck if you try to oversee everything. You must identify the one thing that only you can do. While serving as the CEO of a fast-growing AI company, the narrator realized his personal involvement in every decision was slowing the team down. By delegating his operational meetings and focusing purely on building mission-driven relationships, he allowed his leadership team to execute faster. Look at your task list right now. Select your singular, non-negotiable focus and write it in the center of your blueprint. Choosing multiple top priorities is a trap. You generate the most leverage when you consolidate your energy into a single, undelegatable point of impact. Now we address the rest of your to-do list. You need a way to offload these tasks without the projects falling apart. High-level leadership isn't just about time management, it's about trust management. Steve Jobs and Jony Ive met daily to review the complex details of products like the iPhone. Because Jobs acted as a partner and a coach rather than a boss, Ive never felt micromanaged, even though the review process was intense. This is the trust management matrix. It pairs a teammate's experience level with the specific leadership action they need from you. If your teammate is new to a task, you work alongside them to provide comfort. If they have some experience, you guide them closely and review their steps to provide clarity. For experts, your job is to provide context and step in only to remove roadblocks. You act as a partner to unblock them, not to control them. If you micromanage an expert, they will quit. If you give a novice too much freedom, the project will fail. Assign a trust tier to every remaining task on your list. Take a look at your paper. You have condensed a chaotic list of 40 tasks into a sharp, actionable strategy. You are now deliberately stewarding your attention instead of merely reacting to a heavy calendar. Your immediate homework is to pick one repeatable task today, Identify the assignee's trust tier on the matrix and hand it off. Following this system helps you manage the hours you have so you can focus on what drives impact and brings you joy.